The Mets are not a team that hits a lot of home runs,
No.
Struggles for runs at times. But Pete Alonso, I mean, that just underscores just how important he is to this lineup.
He's been the most important guy for this lineup. And, I mean, you would have expected that coming into the year almost. But what he's been able to do, the numbers he's put up, the consistency at which he's done it. You know, last year, he got off to a slower start. Only had 11 home runs in mid-June and just wasn't, clicking the way that we've seen him this season. And he's been so consistent. The strikeout rate is down, similar actually to what it was last year. But last night was huge. I mean, Joe Musgrove was really cruising. And after that fifth inning, when he got out of that second and third jam, I thought, wow, the Mets, they're going to really struggle for runs tonight because that was their chance and they didn't get it. Here, look, what I saw last night, that pitch down and away, it kind of reminded me of early Pete, what I've seen from him. The way he uses his legs, the way that he drives the baseball. And not to say that he completely got away from it in 20 and 21, but it wasn't as consistent. And what you're seeing here, these balls, the way that he uses his legs to get to them, obviously driving balls out of the ballpark, that's what he does, right? He had 52 of them that year in his rookie season, set the record. Here in, 19. This will always stick with me. Johnny Venter's trying to make his comeback. Pete goes dead central, 118 miles an hour, absolutely obliterates that baseball. Let's get back to this year, and he's doing it again this year. The way he's using his legs, he's just been so consistent. This pitch from Walker Buehler, you shouldn't get to that ball. That is 85, down and away, 1-1 count. It should be 1-2 right now. You foul that thing off. But the way he's able to stay in his legs, the athleticism, we don't talk about Pete's athleticism very often because defensively, he's a little bit limited, right?
Right.
But at the plate, as a hitter, we talk as hitters about athleticism and the way he uses his legs. And here's last night again. That pitch, he buys himself some time and gives himself an opportunity to get to this thing. And without him, I mean, let's stop it real quick. Let's go to the home run percentage. Let's go to the home run percentage as far as team rate. This is highest percentage of home run for one team, for one guy, for a team. And there you see Pete. Almost 27% of the Mets home runs are coming from him. Outside of him, Lindor has 16. Nimmo's got 11. I'm sorry, Eduardo Escobar has 11. And then you've got Nimmo at 9. So it's really, they're struggling to find that power. Well, Pete's not struggling at all. This guy has been doing it all year. He's been super consistent. Let's go back to that tape now of 2019, and we're going to break this down a little bit, the way he's using his legs. This is 2019, that homer off Venters. The way he gets into his legs, uses them. Watch that back leg. Here he's in a good position, right? Okay, he's in an athletic position, using the front side, works against it. The back leg comes down, drives that baseball. Well, here's last night. Very similar pitch, exact same result. The way he gets into his legs, see that front leg, the way it's bent there? That's him buying a little bit of time. Then that backside drives through. Let's go back to that real quick, because I don't want to rush through this. That front leg, when that thing gets bent, that's him saying, okay, I'm on time for the fastball, but right now, okay, slide it, run just a little bit further, get to that front leg breaking, that front leg bending. So he's buying time right here. This is where he's buying time. Okay, it's a breaking ball. I'm not getting a heater. I'm on time for the heater, but I have to buy that fraction of a second. He breaks it down on the front side, but then is able to still use his athleticism, stiffen up that front side, and drive down with the back leg. See how low that back knee gets? That's it right there. That's hitting, and hitting for power. To me, that's how he's been able to get to a point where he is driving balls at the bottom of the zone. This is your slugging percentage just at the bottom of the zone. That's Troutian, right? Like when we think about guys who control the bottom of the zone, that's impressive. You're not supposed to be able to drive those balls out of the ballpark. 2019, that's what I remember.
Otherworldly.
That's what I remember. And then 22, this is what he's doing this year. And it's really impressive. And to speak to that point, lowest ground ball rate of his career this year. He's really doing a nice job when he needs to of getting on playing with the baseball and elevating it, because when you're that strong, you get the ball in the air, that thing's gone.